folks. This is Lamont Cranston. Seriously, this is about the coldest June that I can remember. Am I telling the truth? I want to keep all bundled up here. But our panel is going to warm things up for us right now, so let's meet them. First, there's Betsy Palmer, who is appearing this week at the Carter Barron Theater in Washington, D.C. in Peter Pan. Next, Bill Cullen, who is appearing at the Benny Carter Theater immediately after the show. And next, Bess Meyerson and Henry Morgan. Now, we'll bring out our first contestant. Looks like a couple of young seminarians out here, don't we? Would you tell us, well, you're probably as cold as I am. I can see that. Would you tell us your name and where you're from?
My name is Bob Graham. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Now that we've given the panel that vital information, Mr. Graham, if you'll whisper to me, we'll show the audience what your secret is. Uh-huh. The clue to Mr. Graham's secret panel concerns something he did, and we'll start the questioning with Betsy.
Mr. Graham, did you do it in this raincoat which you are now wearing?
No, I did not.
Does it have to do with the raincoat?
No.
Does it have to do with you and Steve, either of you wearing the raincoat?
I'll help you right out. I'll help you out right now, panel, by telling you the raincoats are irrelevant.
You're hiding something underneath, though, that it isn't irrelevant, aren't you? Does Steve have the same thing that you have? Did you do something as far as designing clothes are concerned?
No.
$20 down, 60 to go. Bill?
Mr. Graham, if we could see what you have on underneath the raincoat, would that help us get to your secret?
Probably would.
Are you more justified in wearing this than Steve is?
You mean this raincoat or this other?
Whatever you're hiding with a raincoat. Did you wear this thing that you have on under the raincoat when you did whatever you did, Mr. Graham?
Yes.
Was it necessary to wear this thing to do whatever you did that you have on under your raincoat? Same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not finished. Guess what? This thing you have on, Mr. Graham, under your raincoat, as Steve has on under his raincoat, that it was necessary to wear when you did what you did it protect you at all?
I'm feeling bad about this already.
What?
No, it did not.
Did not protect.
$40 down. Bess?
Bill, you mean to say you don't know what you're talking about?
I didn't want to hear.
He has no idea.
I get paid by the yeses.
Well, Mr. Graham, are you fully clothed under the raincoat?
Well, certainly.
Really?
I thought possibly you and Steve made a bet and lost your shirts. Do you have shirts under the raincoat? And do you have ties on? Now, those are ordinary. There's something unusual, however, from your waist up. Is that correct?
No, I wouldn't say that.
You just have an ordinary shirt and an ordinary pair of trousers and a tie?
Well, I'll just say again, no to your previous question.
Is it any unusual kind of apparel? Is it...
$60 down. Henry?
Everything that Bill said, followed by, is it a uniform in any way?
No.
Is it some kind of costume?
Yes.
I'll give you a little hint, Henry. Bess's question was about from the waist up.
Say, that's a nifty hint. Is it below the waist, the thing that we're trying to find out? You are wearing pants.
I think so, yes.
Special kind of pants.
No.
Shoes? No.
It's, is it below your ankles that we're going for?
No.
How about a belt?
Is it between your knee and your belt?
Yes, it is. You know, to look at us, panel, Mr. Graham and myself, we're in these coats. We both look like mild-mannered reporters or something. But when we take these coats off, which we better do right now, and stand up, our entire personalities change.
Oh.
I want you to meet, panel, the new fast draw pistol champion of the world. Here he is. I happen to hold the championship for getting my raincoat off, like that. I beat him at that by 3 seconds at least. What do you do when you're not shooting guns, by the way, sir?
I am a salesman for Diebold Incorporated in Houston, Texas, selling bank systems and equipment.
I see. You find that being a pistol champ helps you when you walk into a bank to sell equipment?
Well, they don't welcome me with open arms when I'm wearing this thing.
I see. Now, I understand that this is the second year in a row that you've won the championship. How long have you been at it?
About 7 years now.
Well, believe me, you can see, as you will now in just a moment or two, why he is the world's champ. Let's go over here, center stage, and show them some of your equipment and your technique, too.
Right.
What's that there?
This right here is an electronic timer, Steve, and this is calibrated in 1/100th of a second. Now, when we're talking about speed, we're talking about time speed beneath a full second. The one full sweep of this clock is 1 full second, and this is what the judges use, which has a button on it that sets this clock at 0.
I see. And that goes around 100 notches in 1 second, right?
Right. Now, when this button is released, then this is a signal for the shooter to draw and fire, designated by a light on the timer or on the target over here. Now, we shoot wax and we shoot blanks and we shoot walk and draw type of shooting in different styles, but right now, I want to get you over here to shoot on this thing with a wax bullet.
I see. All right. I'm carrying my gun elsewhere than in my holster because we were afraid the panel would see it. Also, I don't know much about these things anyway. Now, I'm going to show you how the average schlunk would do this, and then we'll show you how the champ does. Is that the idea?
I hope so.
All right.
Now, what I'm going to do, you get set in your position that you want to draw,
Okay.
and tell me when you're ready.
Well, am I supposed to put the glove? I'm supposed to fan it, they tell me. Is that correct?
Right.
This is the fanning glove?
This is a fanning glove.
All right, I'll
Just
fan
keep
it.
your hands safe so you don't tear it up.
All right. Now, when I see that light go on, I go back to my dressing room. Is that?
You hope you draw and fire and hit the target. Now, if you miss the target, Steve,
Yeah.
by the way, you won't get a time on the clock. You have to hit the target in order to get a time recorded because it has a sensing unit hooked on the back of it.
All right.
So you can't cheat.
Good. In case I look awfully professional, I learned this position from Arthur Murray, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
That's pretty good. 76.
Very good. What that showing?
No time was gone. I think you did all right. 76 1/100th of a second.
76. That's a spirit. Very good.
76. You want to try one more?
Yeah, I'll try one more.
You're going to try to improve on it.
All right. Okay. Oh, my.
You better quit one. There you
It was
go.
about an hour and a half, wasn't it? I'm ahead.
Now, if you'll loan me your glove here, I'll try to
Okie doke.
improve on this.
I hold the world's record for getting gloves off, too. Yeah. 4.5 seconds, that's it.
There you go. Now, I'm going to shoot Steve in a contest manner. You don't find this in the Old West because I think if they were to hunt each other down back in those days, they'd go with a rifle, shotgun, or with the gun out already.
I see.
But the object is to get the gun out as fast as you can, fire, and hit this wax target.
Now, you want me to press this for you?
Yes, would you?
I'll get it up to 0.
Now, when I tell you ready, you release that button.
Okay.
Ready.
Wow, look at that. 31. In other words, that's about 3/10 of a second, which is wild. You see why it's a champ. How long did it take you to get really good at this when you started?
Oh, I'd say about 2 years, and then
From then on, it
it
was all
takes you that
down.
long to lose your nerves at a contest.
I see. See, I saw a stunt once, and I've also read about it, where if I try to clap my hands like that, the guys who can really do this fast can actually pull out the pistol, cock it, and shoot it before I can do that. Should we try that?
Well, I won't cock it, but I'll pull it out.
All right.
Let me get around over here so you can let people see what I'm doing.
No, I start to do nothing but clap my hands together once I see you. I don't like the way you're pointing that thing right now.
Well, it's going to be right here in a minute. When you see me,
I didn't know about this part of it.
and it's loaded, but I'll keep this
Well,
hand
so
behind.
am I. That's
gun, all you do is pull your hands together, right?
Okay. Wow. Oh, I see what you mean. How do you like that? Well, Mr. Graham, this program ain't big enough for the both of us, so thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you.
A champ, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.